Welcome to the Department of Environmental Quality's Winter Ozone Season Episode 3. As always, if you have any questions for us, please feel free to submit them. Thanks for watching.
In winter ozone season, the monitoring section is in charge of looking at the long-term data from the long-term stations and making sure that those are up and running. We also run a program for winter monitoring called the Upper Green Winter Ozone Study, which is also known as UGWAS, and so that's for looking at some speciated VOCs and other pollutants that cause ozone and tracking those over time in the winter. The monitoring section also works on the YVisNet website, making sure that's up and running and making sure that real-time data is available to the public as much as possible. So we have 5 long-term monitoring stations. One is located in Pinedale, and that's our public exposure station. And then we have 3 stations downwind of the larger oil and gas fields. So that's the Boulder, Big Piney, and Jewel Springs station. And we also have the Daniel station, which is actually about 5 miles south of Daniel. And that is our monitoring station to look at the air quality upwind of the oil and gas fields. So it gives you real-time air quality and meteorological data. But it also gives you some resources such as the long-term validated data. It's got some pre-canned reports in there, and then also resources to take a look at if you want to learn more about air pollution or air pollutants or monitoring in general. So the real-time data is the data that you will see on YVisNet, and that's basically the data that's coming right out of the instrument. It just has some basic quality checks on it. After we run those instruments for the 3 months in a calendar quarter, we take those data and they go through 3 additional levels of quality check. So we take a look at checks that the operators do at the station and some other things to go through this EPA process to make sure that the data is of highest quality. Once we've gone through that process, we do what's called finalizing the data, and then it's valid and it's posted on YVisNet under our validated data.
Hi, I'm Darla Potter, and I'm here with your winter ozone observation update. Snow coverage throughout the basin remains highly variable, ranging from 5 inches near the Daniel Fish Hatchery in the northern part of the basin to less than ½ an inch near our Jewel Spring monitoring station in the southern part of the basin. To date, as of February 6th, we have not issued any ozone action days or any ozone outlooks based on the forecast meteorological conditions. The ozone values monitored in the Upper Green River Basin at our 5 monitoring locations continue to be well below the level of the ambient air quality standard of 70 parts per billion. Our maximum preliminary 8-hour ozone values have been in the low to mid 50s, and our maximum preliminary 8-hour ozone concentration monitored within the past 2 weeks has been 56 parts per billion at our Daniel monitoring station.